Changing mag, cover me.
Well done.
Changing mag.
Hard point.
My old body wasn't weak.
Hard point
It
identified.
merely adapted. Grenade out.
Hard point locked down.
Changing back. Reloading, cover me.
From the shadows. Again.
Di belakang gua.
No matter.
Hard point lost.
Just need to
Heads up.
reboot.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Grenade.
Hard point identified. Capture
Changing mag, cover me.
hard point contested. Hard point is ours. Hard point contested. Ready for friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
Comes across my path.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Changing mag.
Hard point locked down.
I will emerge from the shadows. Again.
Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Hard point identified.
Objective. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed.
Capture
No
the
matter.
objective. Capture the objective. Hostiles have the hard point. Enemy UAV spotted.
Enemy is.
Sentry gun ready to deploy.
Comes across my path.
Sentry gun deployed. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
It's inside.
I got shot.
Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Hard point is ours. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Hard point identified.
No matter.
Hard point
Just
locked
need
down.
to reboot.
Hard point contested. Hard point contested.
I will emerge from the shadows. Again. No matter. Just need to reboot.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
From the shadows. Again.
We lost the lead.
Grenade out.
Capture the objective.
Hostile control inbound.
No matter.
Hardpoint is ours.
Emerge from the shadows.
Hardpoint contested. Friendly swarm activated. Hardpoint locked down. Friendly airstrike incoming. Destroy enemy stealth chopper. Tied for the lead. Hardpoint contested. Airstrike is ready. Friendly airstrike incoming. Hostile sensor gun in your AO. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is ours.
Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed.
Enemy shock RC is coming. Be advised. Hostile predator is slowing down. Enemy UAV spotted.
No matter.
Lost the lead.
Just need to reboot. Enemy.
Get up, team.
I will emerge from the shadows again.
Enemy shock RC is coming.
No matter.
Hostiles have the
Just
hard
need to
point.
reboot.
Hardpoint locked down. Capture the objective. Capture
I will
the
emerge
objective.
from the shadows again.
Hardpoint is ours. Hostile predator is down. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint lost. Heads up.
Capture
UAV
tolol,
spotted.
tolol.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy EMP systems incoming. Be
Anjing,
careful.
random goblok.
Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed.
Muter-muter gak jelas.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Duh, kill 6 idiot, idiot. Kill 10, goblok. Ngincak enggak, kill 10.
Changing mag, cover me.
Hardpoint.
The experiment begins now.
Hardpoint identified.
Enemy in sight.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours.
Pain, I'm afraid, is part of the
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
contact with enemy. Enemy down.
Hardpoint locked down.
Reloading, cover me.
Hardpoint is ours.
marchable.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Capture.
Pain
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is ours. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. UAV online. Hardpoint locked down.
silence.
Capture bro. Koplak muter-muter gak jelas. Cok, malah nandungin lapo.
Friendly Shock RC is ready. Friendly Shock RC is coming. Hardpoint is ours. We've taken the lead. Hardpoint contested.
Science.
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint identified. Enemy UAV spotted. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint locked down. Destroyed enemy's UAV. Sentry gun deployed. Destroyed enemy's UAV. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. UAV online. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Hardpoint contested. Taking the lead. Hostile care package inbound. Care package inbound. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
Contact
Captured.
with enemy.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint contested.
Pain
Heads
I'm
up.
afraid
Enemy
is
UAV
part of the
spotted.
Bokongan to.
Science march.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Reloading. Pain I'm afraid is part.
Enemy UAV spotted. Enemy Shock RC is coming. Hardpoint locked down. We've taken the lead. Capture the objective. Swarm ready. UAV online. Swarm activated.
Friendly RAPS activated.
Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Hostile sentry gun in your AO. Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed. Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed.
Science.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Attacking from here. Enemy down.
Capture the objective. Capture
Pain
the
I'm
objective.
afraid is part of the proof.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint is ours. Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
capture goblok.
Tango down.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. UAV online. We've taken the lead.
Enemy contact!
Hardpoint is ours.
Enemy down.
Heads up. Enemy rafts deployed. Be advised. Hostile sector gun spotted.
Changing back.
Hardpoint contested. Capture beachhead. Sentry gun has been destroyed.
Weh, capture goblok.
Science marches on.
Tuh, gak ada yang mau masuk,
Heads
cok.
up. Enemy rafts deployed.
Part of the
Ngapain di luar semua? Tuh.
Enemy RAPS destroyed. Hardpoint locked down.
Tadi gigi comeback gigi. Sumpah tolol.
Reloading.
target down.
Cok. Masuk. Memang goblok. Gak usah main nasu. Kok nyancok. Mana coba kabeh. Njagakno wong adakno.
Priority task
So-
failure. Return to base.
Kok nyancok kabeh anjen. Ngincak 7 detik ngatimi nasu iku. Blok. Hardpoint ngincak 10 detik asu.
Hardpoint.
Ah, yes. More
Slayer
Hardpoint
asu.
identified.
Ngincak 10 detik banget.
Hardpoint is ours.
science marches on.
Capture
Enemy contact.
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
Pain, I'm
Hardpoint is
afraid,
ours.
is part of
UAV online. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint
target in
lost.
sight.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Science marches on.
Hardpoint is ours. Enemy SAM detected. Friendly Shock RC is ready. Friendly Shock RC is coming. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Pain, I'm afraid, is part of the
We lost the lead.
enemy down.
Sentry gun ready for deployment.
Weh, capture idiot.
Science marches on.
Sentry gun deployed. Hardpoint locked down.
Pain, I'm afraid, is
Hardpoint
part of the
contested.
process.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Our sentry gun has been destroyed.
Science must.
Lost the lead. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured hardpoint.
Capture bro, setan pokoknya. Cok.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have a hardpoint. Enemy SAM detected.
Bangsat manjobokan.
Science marches on.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hostile sensor gun in your AO. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Part of the process.
Destroy enemy SAM turret.
Science marches on.
Swarm ready. Swarm activated. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have a hardpoint. Enemy SAM detected. Hardpoint locked
Pain,
down.
I'm afraid, is part
Hostiles
of
have
the
captured the hardpoint. UAV online. Our UAV has been destroyed. Destroy enemy SAM turret. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint contested. Hostile captured the objective.
Tae, tim tae, muter gak jelas, cok. Loh, ngincak gak gelem nandukur terus ngapain?
This is your last chance to run.
Hardpoint lost.
Heads up. Enemy wraps deployed.
Gobloknya lo nang kono ngapain?
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Enemy SAM detected. Be advised, hostile Predator missile inbound. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. We lost the lead.
This is your last chance.
Capture the objective. Capture the objective. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is ours. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Destroy enemy SAM turret.
Really admit that I enjoyed it.
Goblok, tim tae. Yot. Muter gak jelas, so asik.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the
Tolol.
hardpoint.
Emang tolol. Anda utak. Bangsat.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
8 tuh. Yo, nginjak 22 detik. Asu. Goblok. Anda utak.
There's no escaping death.
Hardpoint identified.
Contact with enemy.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Gak ada sing gelem mlebu. Ya Allah.
Pray we never have cause to meet again. As you
Enemy UAV spotted.
Malah nang kono goblok.
Hardpoint is ours. Lost the lead.
Science marches on.
Hardpoint lost.
Enemy down!
Hardpoint identified.
Attacking from
Capture the
here.
objective. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have
Capture
captured.
tolol.
Enemy contact! Target down!
Malah stay nang kono goblok. Idiot.
Science.
Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Possessing. Enemy UAV spotted. Lost the lead.
Loh, gak ada sing gelem mlebu lho. Tuh, ancuk. Ancuk, gak ada sing gelem mlebu, cuk.
Contact with enemy! Target down!
Ya Allah.
Science marches on.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Lost the lead. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hostile Predator missile inbound. Capture the objective.
Pain, I'm afraid, is part of the process.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Science marches on.
Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted.
Ngapain kau nang kono Shadow? Goblok. Anjir, masih gelem
Pain,
mlebu.
I'm afraid, is part of the process.
Hardpoint locked down.
Science marches.
Be advised. Hostile care package inbound. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective.
Capture gak gelem, cuk.
Be advised. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Friendly Shock RC is coming. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
Target down!
Hardpoint contested. Sentry gun ready to deploy. Sentry gun deployed. Lost the lead.
Tim asu,
Capture
tim
the
asu.
objective. Our sentry gun has been
Pain,
destroyed.
I'm afraid, is
Nyantok.
part of the process.
Hunter-killer drone deployed.
Blok.
Hardpoint locked down. Friendly EMP incoming. Hardpoint contested. Hostile sentry gun in your AO. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Science magical. Enemy contact!
Bring it up, squad. Friendly
Bisa
hunter killer drone
goblok
deployed.
muter-muter kok kira no CDM ta idiot.
Headshot!
Swarm ready. Swarm activated. Hunter killer drone deployed. Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. UAV online. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost.
Pain, I'm afraid, is part of the process. Enemy down!
Hardpoint is ours. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint contested. Capture the objective. Be careful. Swarm activated. Hunter killer has been destroyed. Friendly predator missile inbound. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint lost.
Science
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Goblok. Su. Muter-muter aja lah. Nyantok kabeh. Sok-sok Slayer tae.
Defeated. Don't let this happen again.
Bangsat, bangsat. Nyincak 19 detik, 50 detik. Kira CDM ta yo apa utuke. Bangsat, bangsat.
Ba't mo na naman ba't mo na si Batsin dito kanina? Hawa kayo ito.
Hardpoint.
Sir. Ay, sorry.
Prepped and ready to go.
Hardpoint identified.
Oo, tuloy siya nila.
Hardpoint locked down.
Hindi lang
Hardpoint
nakawali
contested.
tuloy ay
Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the
What's your
hardpoint.
location?
Uy, ba't? Tingnan mo kung gumalaw ka.
It's not over yet. Trust me.
Ito,
Friendly
ba't yung
advanced
protect
UAV
you?
is online. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Locked down. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective.
Uy, ba't 6 na ako, muntik na ako mag-look, wala ka pa rin?
Hardpoint lost. Contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Nakadalawa ka ba si UAV na ako wala ka pa rin?
Friendly Shock RC is coming.
Friendly RAPS activated.
Friendly napalm deployed. UAV online. Our stealth chopper has been destroyed.
What's your location?
Gusto pa ba nila maglaro? Next na.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Bago, 5
Hardpoint
kill.
contested.
Bago ako first.
Hardpoint identified.
Yan yung interested na. Baka wala nang namin maglaro sa kalaban natin.
Hostiles have captured
Halino,
the hardpoint.
25 kill! Perfect yan! Ikaw, taro na mo. Ikaw yung dito.
What's your location?
25 kills na mo. Ikaw na ang kurot na yung kurot, no? Yeah.
Hardpoint contested.
Okay.
Hardpoint is
Sana bahala.
ours. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Tango.
Tulog ko. Ay, dapat.
Hardpoint locked
Ay,
down.
bumaliktad din.
You've taken the lead. Friendly advanced UAVs online. Hardpoint identified. Capture the
Tulog ko
objective.
yung kill.
UAV online. Friendly stealth chopper down. Hardpoint is ours. Friendly napalm deployed. Hardpoint locked down.
Friendly RAPS activated.
Kaya kung ako yung friend na ako maglalaro. Kung ako yung friend na maglalaro, hindi, kasi kinakawawa sila eh, nakakawawa sila.
Friendly napalm deployed. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Kaya naman mag-protector na tayo, report ko tayo sa mag-gusto na wagyer.
Hardpoint is ours. Stealth chopper.
Friendly
Kaya pag
RAPS
nasapak ko
activated.
eh, pag-ibang mo na natin. Nagpapak yun.
UAV online.
Pag-ibang
Friendly
lang,
advanced
lang.
UAV is online.
Friendly RAPS
Gawa na
destroyed.
ang kills lang po.
Capture the objective.
Takot na wala na akong baril.
Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
What's your location?
26 siya no.
Reloading! Cover me!
Friendly RAPS destroyed.
Hardpoint. Objective almost complete. Keep it up. UAV online.
Ay, natakot pre! Hindi ginawa ko eh. Ayun nga eh. Uy, Roldo, mamaya mo nagkapakan. Ano ka nga mga pakan to eh. Kulong mga to.
Just another day. Good job.
prophesied hero stands with you.
Hardpoint
Together we
identified.
advance.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint is ours.
Reloading, cover me.
Hardpoint contested.
Grenade! Enemy
UAV online.
Science marches on.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hardpoint locked down.
Pain, I'm afraid, is part of
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Grenade!
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. We've taken the lead.
Reloading!
Hardpoint contested.
Enemy contact!
Hardpoint contested.
Changing mag.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Enemy UAV spotted. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint locked down. UAV online. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
Pain!
Enemy UAV spotted. Heads up. UAV spotted. Friendly Shock RC is ready. Enemy Shock RC is coming. Friendly Shock RC is coming. Hardpoint is ours. Hostile Predator missile inbound. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested.
Target down! Contact!
Hardpoint. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Hardpoint contested. We've taken the lead. UAV online. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint can capture the objective.
Contact with enemy! Enemy down!
Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. We've taken the lead.
Science marches on.
Hardpoint locked down. is ours. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint locked down. Be advised, hostile stealth chopper inbound. Mission accomplished. Good work. Hardpoint.
Ah, yes. More tests.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
Science.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
Contact with enemy.
Reloading.
Kena tolong dulu.
Hardpoint is ours.
Pain, I'm afraid, is part of the process.
Oh, tembak.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective.
Tutup pa yan, Ning.
Hardpoint locked down. We've taken the lead. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
Science marches on.
Tutup pa. Satu.
UAV online. We've taken the lead. Hardpoint contested.
Down. Pain, I'm afraid, is part of the process.
Sedihnya anjing.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Friendly Shock RC is ready. Friendly Shock RC is coming. been destroyed. Hardpoint locked down.
Cover me!
Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Friendly Predator missile inbound. Hardpoint lost.
Friendly drone in the air.
Pain, I'm afraid, is part of the process.
Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted.
Gerondong apa ini?
Marching down!
Hostiles jamming our radar. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. We've taken a lead. Hardpoint contested. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Capture the objective. Capture the objective. Hardpoint locked down. Sentry gun deployed. Heads up, team. Enemy UAV spotted. Friendly swarm activated.
Targets in sight! Enemy down!
Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Our sentry gun has been destroyed.
Salah anjing.
Park!
Just another day. Good job. Hardpoint.
Line of mixed business.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Pray we never have cause to meet again.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Enemy UAV spotted. It's ours. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. UAV online. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Counter UAV up. Blind. Hard point identified. Capture the objective. Capture the objective. Hostiles have the hard point. Lost the lead. Hard point is ours. Friendly Shock RC is ready. Friendly Shock RC is coming. UAV online. Our UAV is up. Hard point identified. Capture the objective. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Hardpoint locked. Hardpoint contested.
This is your last chance to run.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Pray we never have cause to meet again.
Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Enemy SAM detected. Capture the objective.
This is your last chance to run.
Capture the objective. Hardpoint is ours. Destroy enemy sector. Hardpoint lost. Be advised, hostile predator missile inbound. Hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours.
Enemy contact.
Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hardpoint locked down. We've taken the lead. Hardpoint lost.
This is your last chance.
Hardpoint is ours. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Pray we never have contact. Pray we never have cause to meet again.
Capture the objective. Hardpoint locked down. Watch out. Enemy orbital laser deployed.
This is your
Hostiles have the
last chance to
hardpoint. Be advised, hostile sentry spotted.
chance to run.
Hardpoint locked down. We've taken the lead. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours. Capture the objective.
This is the price you pay for being my enemy.
Hardpoint contested.
Pray we never have cause to meet again.
Hostile stealth chopper inbound.
This is your last chance to run.
It's too close. Fight harder. Hostile predator missile inbound. Hostile sentry gun in your AO.
Pray we never have cause to meet again.
Enemy EMP systems incoming. Be careful. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
Tolol. Yot.
Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed.
Nyincak gak gelem asu.
Capture the objective. Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Sok-sok Slayer tai.
Hardpoint.
Ah, yes. More tests.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
Get down.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
March it on.
Hardpoint is ours.
Pain, I'm afraid, is part of the...
We've taken the lead.
Contact with
Tango down!
Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint lost. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Friendly Shock RC is ready. Friendly Shock RC is coming. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. We've taken the lead. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Friendly care package inbound. Hardpoint contested. UAV online. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint is ours. Be advised, hostile predator missile inbound. Orbital laser deployed. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Heads up. Enemy UAV spotted. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Capture the objective. Friendly airstrike incoming. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Enemy UAV spotted. Friendly stealth chopper inbound. Hardpoint locked down. We've taken the lead. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy EMP systems incoming. Be careful. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Enemy chopper gunner destroyed.
Enemy sentry gun has been destroyed.
Contact with enemy.
Hardpoint locked down. Keep on them. Sentry gun deployed. Sentry gun ready to deploy. Sentry gun deployed. Capture the objective. UAV online. Friendly care package inbound.
Fire.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint is ours. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Mission accomplished. Good work.